Gwen, how
Hi,
are you?
great. I'm here in Oklahoma, just hanging with the hubs and
Okay,
talking to you.
curious. I mean, this is Gwen and Blake Shelton. Why are you the one talking to me? Why is he getting off easy today?
He's no, he's not. He's actually on a tractor right now,
Ha!
getting it done. Like we got a lot of work to do here at this ranch. We're a working couple. So
I
yeah,
suck. My wife is like, see, you do nothing, dude. He's out there hustling it on a tractor. I love
he's
it.
on tour, so we just popped in here for 2 days, and then tomorrow we head. He's doing the Houston rodeo tomorrow, so we're doing that. So it's just fun to be here because we have so much fun on this land making our dreams come true, and so he's out doing that right now, and I'm out here making other dreams come true, which is having new music, which is something I didn't really know was going to happen or not, and especially didn't know Blake
We have
Shelton.
so much fun by Baltimore via Oklahoma.
What did you say? You're glitching.
Wait, hold on. My internet connection is bad. I'm glitching, which is why I don't like Zoom. Or I wish we had you here in Baltimore. Are we no
I
longer glitching?
know. I need to like get and just go on a plane and come to each radio station like I did it back in the olden days. That was so much fun.
That was the best. So hopefully we're no longer glitching. And one day I would love to host you here in Baltimore. Bring Blake, bring the crew. But speaking of, like, you guys are so busy. I know you have kids. How do you fit it all in? And we're going to throw this all into Purple Irises. How do you do it all?
Well, it's really impossible. We're living in a broken world, and being a mom, just to be able to like take the time to go like buy these stolen moments to go write music has been like, I guess that fight to do that is what made this music so good because I wanted it that bad. Like, I mean, at the in the beginning of your career, you want it so bad, and then there's like times where you're just trying to like do it all, and it doesn't have that same intensity. But when you become a mom and you know your artistic side of you is sort of like over here because you know that can't be the most important thing anymore.
But it's like, I'm still here. Don't forget us. We want
Yeah,
to
like
get creative.
I still need to do it, and I have been doing it all this time. It's so much, it's just so hard. It will be like, okay, wake up, work out, and then you're going to go to the studio. You have 4 hours to try to write a song before the kids get back, and it is really really challenging, but I've been able to learn how to do that through after I had Kingston. I think the first studio session I had, he was 5 weeks old, and I wrote Sweet Escape, and I did not want to go to that session. I was like, I am not going to this session, but I went, and then you get this incredible reward, and it's an addiction. Writing songs is an addiction.
You've literally given me goosebumps, and I love the inspiration of family. And that brings us now to Purple Irises. How, like, you and Blake, did you co-write this?
We did not. Like I
Okay.
had been writing, and I went, and I had been on the freeway, and I was praying like, please God, because I feel like these songs are really channeled to me. Like they're a mystery to me as well. Like where does the idea come from? Like all of a sudden it's just there, and it's so powerful, and it speaks back to me in my own like therapy. You know what I'm saying? So like
Totally.
this, especially this song, because I was in that place where you're in your love and your relationship, and as humans we're always going to be insecure. We're all growing older. That's always going to be hard. And even if like I watch my kids grow older, and they around their birthdays, like even when they're turning 10, like they start acting weird. It's like they have to mourn the fact that they're not going to be a baby anymore. And it's the same for it's our whole lives we do that. And so this song kind of, I guess at the core of it is that, but just the fact that we're always fading. We're Nothing's going to be there forever, and that's just something we have to deal with in this world. But yeah, anyways, I played it for Blake, and I knew that when I wrote it I was like, this is it. Like I landed in where I landed in 2023, because that's when I wrote it. And I think it's like sharing it with him, he loved it so much, and I kind of felt like he was not hinting about like me, maybe he would be on it, but then I just asked him. I was like, do you want to try hopping on this? And so he did. He came over. It was like 20 minutes later, he was got out of the chair at the house and came to the studio. At first I wasn't even sure if it worked, and then we ended up going in with Scott Hendricks, who is his producer, who works out of Nashville, and we went and we re-recorded the song with like a real band, like amazing musicians. We did it live. We wanted it to have that kind of raw, organic, like real, like feeling, kind of the songs that you heard back in the day, driving to church in the station wagon, listening to like love 70s songs, and so that's kind of how the whole thing came about.
I was listening to Landslide on the way into the show today, and it gave me that kind of vibe. Like the Stevie
Wow,
Nicks, like
that's
just
so
vocals.
crazy.
So no, you nail it. And as opposed to Nobody But You that you and Blake worked on prior, this feels more Gwen, for lack of better words, a little bit more poppy, a little bit more rocky, but you could still feel the country instrumentation in it. It's a package of you and Blake. You really hit a
It's so
grand slam.
bizarre. I think that it makes me feel so freaking happy when you say that, because the intentions that we had, like when that actually like is like felt by somebody else, that's the dream, you know what I mean? But I feel like one of my best friends, I sent it to her. I've been my best friend forever. She's done like all of my music videos, and she was like, "Oh my God, you did it! You and Blake are actually in a blender right now in this song." And I was like, "I know, it's wild."
It's perfect, absolutely perfect. But all right, now I gotta ask the lyric, the line, love stains.
Well,
Am I overthinking it, Gwen?
you're probably overthinking it. We all do that. But I mean, the truth is the purple iris thing is something that we started. We actually found these purple irises on this ranch here in Oklahoma in 2020, and they used to use those to like make ink out of. So if you have them, they do stain, and so I think that's kind of where it came from. But also, I think the idea of love stains is like, it's a permanent, even though nothing's forever, love is permanent. So yeah.
Totally makes a stain on your memory when you hear
Yeah.
the lyrics and you're like, okay, I love it. Getting back to the lyrics and what you were saying about reflecting upon yourself in the mirror, my face isn't 1999. I'm a married man. I've been with my wife for almost 25 years now.
Wow.
And that's why
Cool.
this song resonates. She feels what you're feeling. I feel what Blake's saying when he's like, "No, I see you. I wish you saw you the way I see you."
Oh God, that is just makes me want to cry.
And I think for women everywhere, like on behalf of my wife, who's a huge fan as well, and you're kicking ass. Keep doing it. You make it look awesome and easy. And, for all of us who are watching, listening, and loving, I mean, just keep it up. High
Thank
five.
you. Oh my gosh, I feel so like I could cry right now. Thank you.
Hugs. I'm sending hugs through the Zoom. I'm checking. We've got 2 minutes. Friends, you definitely need to check out Purple Irises if you haven't. However, I understand that you are going to be teaming up with the old crew for Coachella. How are you vibing on this?
Um, it's super exciting. I think I got even more, I was excited about it, and it was just kind of like, okay, we're going to do this. This is, how life just goes like a flash. And next thing you know, like it just, everything happened. And here we are. And now No Doubt's going to do this show at Coachella, which has always been a dream of ours. We've wanted to do it. We've tried to do it before, and now it's actually happening. And I think I didn't realize how excited people were going to be. And that has gotten me like fired up. Like I'm so ready to slap them around. Like they have no idea. They got their work cut out, because my bar for what that audience is going to be doing is so high. And I don't know how sometimes I feel like I turned it around where they owe me something.
I love
but
it.
but they do on this show. This is going to be epic. It's going to be incredible. It's going to tie a bow on the whole like No Doubt story, I feel like, and I can't wait.
Well, as a forever fan, I'm super jealous. I'm stuck here in Baltimore. I can't be at Coachella on the West Side, but rock out, have a blast. And friends, seriously, we love Gwen Stefani. Check out Purple Irises. I think I'm pretty much about to hit my 10-minute mark. I don't want to keep you over. We love you, Gwen. Keep kicking ass.
Thank you for listening to the music. I appreciate that. It means everything to me. Thank you guys.
It's what we're here for. We play it, you make it. Teamwork makes the dream work. Love it.
Here. Say
Thank
hi to
you.
the wife.
Peace.
Bye.